Sharing your podcast in multiple formats can have a great impact on your show's ability to reach new audiences. One of the most beneficial ways to repurpose your podcast content and improve your SEO is by turning your episodes into a blog post. Here are 4 benefits of having a blog for your show and how to do it easily. So why should you turn your podcast into a blog? You can improve SEO. Search engine optimization is a great way to get your show in front of the right audience. By creating a blog post full of relevant short and long tail keywords, you'll have even more opportunity to reach your audiences searching for content related to yours online. It also adds value and credibility to your podcast. Blogging your episode can help your audience see you as an authority in your niche. It helps with brand awareness. The rule of 7 is an old marketing strategy. Basically, people need to see your brand 7 times before they take action. The more ways you can present your podcast to people, the more likely they are to listen and subscribe. It makes your podcast more accessible. Depending on the setting, reading is often more accessible than listening to a podcast. There are 2 ways you can create a blog for your show. The first, use your blog as a complementary tool, a place that your audience can go for more information on the subject of your episodes. In these blog posts, you would have additional research and facts about a specific topic that coincides with your individual podcast episodes. For example, if you have an episode about content marketing, you could create a complimentary blog post that is 9 ways to market your content using Instagram. You can include links to videos and resources on the blog and direct your listeners there for more information. Second, the easiest way to create a blog out of your episodes is to repurpose your episode transcripts. Your conversations are very likely to contain a natural level of keywords around the topic discussed. These will be indexed by Google and included in search results. If you record on the Riverside platform, the paid plan includes unlimited transcriptions of your podcast episodes. Copy and paste the transcription into your blogging software and format it to look and sound like more of a blog. You can take out parts to make it shorter, or you can keep the full episode. Start the blog post off with a summary of the episode using the main takeaways with keywords. You can even use what you've already created for your show notes for this. Plus, many podcast hosts allow you to add a transcript file to each episode that can be accessed in podcast players. If you're planning to turn your episode transcriptions into a blog post, consider these tips. Structure your podcast format similar to a blog post structure. For example, 4 things to consider when marketing your content. This will make it easier to format into a blog. Go into the podcast recording with a keyword in mind. Use a site like Answer the Public to do research ahead of time to figure out what kinds of questions are being asked about that keyword. Do your best to say those questions and answer them during the recording. Introduce your guest by their full name so that it will be picked up in the transcription, and anyone searching for their name will find your episode. Ask your guest to define terms that they use in the episode to make it more discoverable. Your blog should live on the same website as your podcast episodes. This way, when someone discovers your blog, they also discover your podcast. Check out the video linked above for the best ways to create a podcast website. Don't forget to advertise your podcast on your blog and advertise your blog on your podcast. Include an embed of the episode on your blog post and include a link to your blog in your episode's show notes. There are tons of ways to easily turn your podcast episode into a blog post. So get out there and start reaching more people online. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. And before you go, subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon so that you never miss another video from the Riverside YouTube channel.